Good morning. And a beautiful group of students right there. They did a great job walking in. My name is Shantae Harvey, and I am the proud principal of King and Queen Elementary School. And on behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Carter, Mrs. Jordan, Mrs. Lambert, other distinguished guests, family and friends. Today, we are here to celebrate. Family, thank you for entrusting your children's care and education to us. I can only imagine how difficult it was to send your children to school all on their own, yet they did it. Over the course of this school year, we've watched these students grow, form friendships, and learn. These students didn't miss out on any experiences because of the amazing teachers that worked tirelessly with them to ensure that they enjoyed every moment that they were in school. Congratulations, kindergartners. We are all so proud of you. And again, welcome, welcome, welcome. We hope you enjoy.
loud, not too quiet? All right. I am Miss Curl. Thank you guys for coming out this morning. It's nice to see your faces and kind of weird because it's the first time seeing your faces for me, but I'm excited. I wanted to give a quick thank you to Mrs. South for being my mentor during this year. Me being turned into teaching the last semester has been crazy, but so exciting because of her. She has helped me a lot, and they should be very excited and happy to have had her as a teacher as well this year. I also want to give a thank you to the parents. Thank you guys for coming out, family members, everyone that's here. And a huge thank you to these amazing kids. I am so happy that I got to teach my class and to work with the other kids as well. This couldn't have been a better year for me. So those are my thank yous. I want to start off this graduation by recognizing Mr. Cyrus Bunch. I think I'm there, everybody. All right, so Cyrus knows all of his sight words. Every single sight word we learned this year in kindergarten. He can count past 100. I think he counted up to 300 something. He got tired and he was done. He can count to 100 by 5s and 10s as well. And Cyrus also is receiving the Super Reader Award for all of his awesome work with reading. Any words I put in front of him, any books I give him, he will read it to me with no hesitation. Right, buddy? So congratulations to Cyrus. Alright, next I would like to recognize Mr. Cameron Glass. So Cameron can break down the sounds in his words to figure out what the word is. He can count to 100 by 1, 10, and 5. And Cameron is also being rewarded the Mathematician Award because anytime we do math, I can count on Cameron to try to solve the problem, even if he doesn't even know what I'm going to ask him, he's ready to solve it. Anything with math, Cameron's got it. So congratulations. Next, I would like to call up Miss Aubrey Gundy. Aubrey has worked very hard in school and at home with Mom, learning her sight words this year. So Aubrey's also getting the Most Improved Award. I am very proud of her for showing great improvement with learning her words. She can also count to 100 by 1, 10, and 5. Congratulations. Uh-oh, I might be getting a lot of those. Next, I would like to recognize Miss London Jones. So the cool thing about London is she started coming to school in person when I started teaching. I'm so happy that she came in person and I got to know her. London can also break down her sounds to figure out her sight words. And she can count to 100 by 1, 10, and 5. And London's also getting the Great Writer Award because London loves to write. If you saw her journal, you would see all the awesome sentences she has written. And her favorite one to write is, "I love Mom." Next, I would like to get Miss Giovanna Moni. So Miss Giovanna can put her sounds together to figure out words as well. She can count to 100 by 1, 10, and 5. And she is also getting awarded the Handy Helper Award. I could count on Giovanna to help me with anything. Even if she didn't know she was going to help, she just jumped in and helped me. Like, if she saw me struggling, she'd open the door for me at breakfast. I mean, anything. She was a great helper. And she's also getting a third award. She got perfect attendance this year for quarter 4. So she gets Next, I would like to get Mr. Axel Moorfield. can sound out letters to figure out his words as well. He can count by 1, 10, and 5. He's no longer skipping 15, Mom. Okay. And he's also being awarded the brightest smile. If you know Axel, he has the cutest smile ever. Even under the mask, I think you can tell he's smiling right now. And he's just an all-around positive person. I mean, every day he would tell me, it's the best day ever. And I'm like, thank you, buddy. You made me feel great. So that is Axel. Congratulations, buddy. Next, I'd like to get Miss Zoe Morgan. So Zoe knows a lot of her sight words. She can count to 100 by 1, 10s, and 5, and Zoe is also getting the Great Athlete Award. Anything game-wise that we've done, Zoe rocks it. She does great at it. She's probably one of the best little dancers I've ever seen. Loves to dance, shows me some moves. I try them, I'm not as good, but she is awesome with it. And I can see her being a great leader one day when it comes to stuff like that as well. So congratulations, Zoe. All right, next is Miss Harley Neff. So Harley can sound out her letters to figure out her words as well. She can count to 100 by 1, 10, and 5, and she's also getting awarded the Greatest Artist Award. Harley loves to draw pictures. She would rather draw her own pictures than color in the pictures we already have. I would find her flip the page over. She's making her own artwork, and she does really great at it. So congratulations, Harley. And last but not least, we have Mr. Gavin Wheeler. So Gavin knows all of the words to our phonics song, which has helped him so much when it comes to reading. Gavin can count to 100 by 1, 10, and 5, and Gavin is also being given the Friendship Award. Gavin came back to school 2 weeks after I started teaching in my own room, and he is friends with every single person in my classroom. Like, he gets along with all of them. They all love hanging out with Gavin, right, buddy? Yes. So he's also getting the Friendship Award. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. Those are it for my awards.
Good morning, parents and guardians. We're so glad that you came to join us today and encourage your child and show them what great progress they have made this year. We want to thank Dr. Carter that we were able to come back to school because she made sure everything was safe and sanitary and we didn't have any issues. Yay! And we just had a really good time in kindergarten. I started off with all of your kids. We started Monday and Tuesday. I had half. Thursday and Friday, I had the other half. Then Miss Curl, thank goodness we were gracious enough to get her. She's been a godsend to take the other half of the students and work with them. She graduated from VCU, and we are proud of her and all that she's helped us do. And then my assistant, Miss Taylor Rittenhouse, if she would stand up so you can support a lot of you out in my classroom. She helped our kids. Whenever they needed extra help, she was always there. We also want to thank Miss Harvey for all that she's done for us. She's an awesome principal, and we love her, don't we, guys? Crockett and Miss Braxton. We want to thank Miss Green and Mr. Phillips, Miss Johnson, Miss Holmes. I can't even name them all that came together so we could all come in the gymnasium today and celebrate our kindergartners. We have the best, don't we? We've learned so much. We've learned how to write our first and last name. We've learned all the letters in the alphabet, plus the diagraphs. We've learned their sounds, haven't we, guys? And I promise we sing louder than that. If you come down and mosey down to my classroom, you can really hear them. But I want to thank all my parents for trusting me with your most prized possession. And I know that's your children. It was an honor and a pleasure to be your child's teacher. I can't thank you enough for all the help that you've given me this year working with your child, because not only was I your child's teacher, but you were a teacher too. You helped out, and I'm so proud of all my students. I'm so proud of all that they've learned and accomplished this year, and this year wouldn't be a success without you parents. Please take a moment and celebrate your hard work and dedication with your child today or this weekend. I know so many of you have been multitasking with your own jobs, helping your children, and I know it wasn't easy because I have 2 children myself. Mine are older, but they love your children just as much as I love your children. They ask about your children every day, and they wanted to come because usually on the last day, I have my kids come in so they can meet your kids and fellowship, and the kids can show them what they've learned, and they missed that this year. They were so sad that they couldn't come. But they, my family, they love your children as much as I do. And now I'm going to present my awards. The first one is a virtual student, and he's not here today. His name is Brendan Andrews, and he had perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. The next one is Miss Riley Asbury, and she is getting the Super Award because she's super in everything she does. She was one of the virtual students, and she was always on the computer almost every day, weren't you? So she gets the Super Award, and then she gets her diploma for going to the first grade. Give it up for Next, we have Miss Estella Claros. Estella had perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. Estella gets the award of being an amazing example. She is a great example to her peers. Reading is Estella's superpower. Estella has already started reading. So she was a star reader. She also gets the Good Character Award. And she is going to 1st grade. Great job, Estella. I need more hands. You're welcome. Great job. Mr. Kavion, come on up, buddy. Mr. Kavion gets an award for perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. Hold that, buddy. Mr. Kavion gets the Good Character Award. Mr. Kavion loves music. He's my dazzling dancer. And he also is a ray of sunshine, because whenever I need to look at somebody, I look at Kavion because I can see his smile through his mask. And he has come so far. He is a super boy, right? And And he is going to the first grade. I need more hands. There you go. All right. I learned very, very quickly that students learn when we sing. How many of you realize that? How many of your kids have been singing at home? Well, that's why, because I incorporate a lot of singing in my class. I find, even with my own kids, man, if they can learn the words to a song that quickly, we can learn, right? The next one is Miss Rhea Hancock. Rhea has perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. She gets the Good Character Award. Rhea has magnificent growth. She has really, really improved this year. She has done a great job, and she's a fantastic leader. She also gets the Super U Award for being all she can, and she will be going to the 1st grade. Good job, Rhea. All right, Mr. Jenkins. Come on up. Christopher is getting the Super Smile Award because he's always smiling. And he also gets the Silly Storyteller because he loves to tell me all these stories. And Mr. Chris is going to 1st grade. Miss Ashley Ocampo. Ashley gets the certificate for perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. She gets the Good Character Award. She has had magnificent growth this year. She is one of my super singers. I had to look around the other day and I heard somebody singing and I was like, who is that? And I couldn't believe it. It was Miss Ashley. And she gets the Super U Award, and she is going to 1st grade. Mr. Baylor. Mr. Baylor, he loves to draw. He gets my Amazing Artist Award. Whenever I need a picture, I go to Mr. Baylor. And he is going to the 1st grade. Miss Chelsea Rose. Chelsea gets the Good Character Award. She gets the Super U Award for being super in everything she does. And she is going to 1st grade. Miss Swan. Come on down. Miss Erica Swan has perfect attendance for the 4th quarter. We need to stand on this one, everybody, and give her a big hand of applause. She did not miss a day of kindergarten. She gets the Good Character Award. Amazing attendance. The Super U Award. And Erica is reading. And she is going to 1st grade. Miss Gracelyn Toombs. Miss Gracelyn gets the Good Character Award for 4th quarter. She's another one of my super singers. She has had magnificent growth. She gets the Super U Award. And she is going to 1st grade also. And last but not least, Mr. Harrison Wells. Harrison gets an award for perfect attendance for the fourth quarter. He gets the Good Character Award. Harrison is my helper. He gets the Happy Helper Award because he always makes sure everybody pushes in their chairs and whatever I need, he's there. Harrison also gets the Math Whiz Award. When we just started doing addition and subtraction, and before I know it, Harrison's done. He gets the Super U Award, and Harrison is going to first grade. And we want to thank Mr. Lance for being here and helping us with our music. And I have one more thing. I want to recognize some parents because my parents are awesome. Give yourself a hand. Miss Amber Horsley, come on down. It says, in a time of a national pandemic, I could not have completed this year in such a positive way without you. Thank you. Miss Carly Oliver. Miss Sheena Wells. I'm going to say this one, Ocampo family, because it was our family affair. Miss Claudia Pulse. Mr. and Mrs. Hancock. Mr. and Mrs. Swan. Miss Laura Walden. Mr. Alan Jenkins. Miss Haley Jenkins. Mrs. Wendy Twitty. Mr. Richard Wells. And Mr. Stephen Rose. And that concludes our kindergarten. Okay. That concludes our kindergarten ceremony. Let's give it up for the kindergarten class of There are refreshments in the back as you leave. Ms. Holmes is back there and Mrs. Johnson. And we want to thank Mr. Wren, I forgot. We want to thank Mr. Wren for taping our ceremony today. He's going to forward me a link and I'm going to send it out to you so you can share it with all of your family because I know they wanted to be here. But I truly love your kids. I would do anything for them. They are my kids. When they step into my classroom, they are my kids, and they become my kids. Oh, if you want photos, we have a little backdrop back there. Just let us know, and you can take a picture of your child. Okay? Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity